Thoughtful Thursdays. This Thoughtful Thursday is something that happened because my brother from London called and he asked me, hey, did you see the video where people are jumping into the train and with masks and have the local trains in Mumbai started? And my answer was, I really don't know. I think it is fabricated. And you guessed it right. Today's topic is fake news and misinformation. I know there's plenty that's written around. I'm not going to go blah 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 about it. But for me, the most interesting question is, why does fake news spread when we know it's preposterous, we know it's not real, and what happens to make it spread so fast? And I chanced upon an interesting study that was done by Gordon Perrycock from Yale University. And he says that actually familiarity helps spread the misinformation and fake news faster. What he says is that familiarity breeds trust. And why does this happen? He calls it the illusory truth effect. He said familiarity actually increases the likelihood of the fake news or the false statements to be seen as accurate and the real truth. If that is so, I just couldn't believe what I read. And he actually depicted it with a series of experiments. And there was this one experiment where they actually made the participants look at chemosynthesis is the way plants make food. I'm sure you know what I am thinking. And they kept repeating it. When they checked with the participants, they said, we thought it might be true, though they knew that actually that was not true. So familiarity, repetition, and we know that what happens when we get these WhatsApp messages, right? You've got it from one person, by the time it's by 2 other people, 3 other people, and before you know, it is coming to you from different sources. So familiarity breeds trust. Familiarity through repetition increases the likelihood of fake news spreading. The second thing that he discovered is a long exposure to fake news can last in the minds of the participant even after a week. And that actually stopped me in my tracks. Just imagine the memory of the fake news lasting longer by the sheer number of exposure. The longer the exposure, the longer the familiarity and the repetition, it sticks in your head way faster. Why am I going around with all of this? There's no point talking about this if there is no way to inoculate ourselves, which I call the psychological inoculation against fake news. I've got 2 suggestions. One, which everybody says, is considering the accuracy of the fake news. What I mean by that is priming our minds and saying, is this accurate? Can we give it a rating on a 0 to 10 scale and say that I consider this to be accurate as 6 or 7 or 8? But virtue of just doing that, it weakens the power and the influence of fake news. That's number one. The second one is fact checking. Today you have innumerable sources where you can check the facts. In fact, Facebook has third-party fact checkers which dispute the falsehood of a statement. Get the fact checks right. Find your sources. Verify them. Ask a few people. And that's the second way that we can stop this. The third thing which is very important is a warning, a red flag when somebody says, is this accurate? Is this true? Or they send you some information. It is proof that a warning can weaken the influence of the fake news. Just by questioning the accuracy of the fake news, we can weaken the influence. And I'm using my words carefully. We can weaken the influence. There's no sure way that we can stop the spread of fake news. So my 3 suggestions are: considering the accuracy of the fake news, give itself a rating. Second thing is fact checking from multiple sources. And the third thing is a warning, which leads our mind to question the accuracy of the fake news. And why am I going round and round about this is that if we just stop to think about the magnitude of what this can do, then we will stop spreading this like a virus. If you like what I'm saying and you want to know more, like, comment and share on all our social